Are live. What's up, everybody? How are you doing? And welcome to the Chapman Show. My name is Joel Chapman, aka the Little Juggernaut. And as always, I want to have a good show, a good podcast, and the biggest art premieres in history. Today, we have a very special guest, Mr. Jason Knight. He fought in Bareknuckle FC 9, the pay-per-view against Artem Lobov. And last week, I had him on right before his fight, and I did an actual wood burning piece. But I did a Chapman style piece, add a little bit of glass to it. So we're going to premiere that and have him on here. So here we go. Introducing the man, the myth, the legend. Give it up for Jason Knight. Okay, what's up, Jason? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Pulling up at this guy's house, me and my brother. We're getting his little boy a four-wheeler, so I'm just going to chill in the truck, talk to you, and let him go do his business.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, how are you feeling after this big win on Saturday, man? I know you got to be feeling like $1 million.
Yeah, man, I feel great. You know, I didn't take any damage to my face this time. Last time it was pretty bad, but you know, I hurt my right hand. I hit him with the uppercut at the end of the second round, and I think his teeth went through his lip because it cut my hand. It cut my hand all the way to the bone, and you know, that sucks. It's a little sore, but it's slowly but surely trying to get better.
Well, see, I got an actual scar on my knuckle from the same thing. It took my hand a month to heal. Now, how's your hand feeling? I mean, is it like really, really sore, or do you think it's gonna take a while to heal? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty sore, man. You know, like this is me trying to make a fist right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a little while. I'm sure it'll take at least a couple weeks, a month or so before it's fully healed. But you know, it's getting to where it's not as bad as it was. You know, for the last couple of days, it's been like throbbing pain, almost like I smashed it with a hammer. But this morning, I woke up and it wasn't quite as bad as it has been. But you know, hopefully every day it'll get a little bit better, a little bit better.
That makes sense. Now, of course, you just had a pretty. I mean, your hand looks like it's hurting. I mean, your knuckles are still healing. I know the next card is on February. Are you gonna sit out that card? Are you trying to fight again pretty soon?
I'll probably sit out a couple cards, man. Honestly, I'm going to take probably 6 months off, not from training, but 6 months from fighting. I'm going to, I got a tooth that got knocked out in the first fight with the Artem, and I've got another tooth that it got broken off in training, probably a year or so ago. And I'm going to go ahead and go get them taken care of, and, you know, take me a little bit of time to improve my skills and stuff. And then come back when I get ready, you know.
I feel like you deserve it, man. Like, especially, I mean, the pressure. Like, I mean, fighting. I know how that pressure feels. Like, does it feel good to just relax and just be a normal person for a little bit?
Yeah, man, for sure. You know, I enjoy being able to go and do what I want instead of, you know, you got to be at the gym at this time on this day, blah, blah, blah. Now I get to kind of choose, hey, you know, I don't feel like training today, I'll be there tomorrow, or, you know, stuff like that. As of right now, you know, I can't train at all until my hand gets a little bit better. And but I plan on, you know, starting back next week. I'm going to go back to the gym and, you know, just work my jabs a lot and work on my head movement, footwork, just, you know, try to keep the ball rolling in a sense. But just not use that right hand, you know.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, sorry I couldn't make it. I just didn't have the funds, man. You know how that is sometimes. I wanted to come so bad, but since I didn't go, I actually worked on the piece. I did some surgery on it. Last time you seen it, it was just a normal wood burning piece. I did a it's called the Chapman style piece. It's actually art that I actually created. I mixed glass and stuff. I showed you the other one before, but I got a little premiere. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah, let me check it out.
Okay. Here we go.
Hell yeah, bro, that is awesome.
Thank you. And on top of that, it glows in the dark and everything.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I like that, man. That's great. That's great work for sure.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to the point where like I do the do like memorabilia pieces, you know, every event and like give gifts. You know what I mean? I'm an artist. Why not show it off? You know.
That's what's up, man. You're good at what you do too, for sure.
Thank you, brother. You a good artist as well. I mean, fighting and that's definitely an art. You definitely had good work this last Saturday. So you got a lot of big compliments. You got a big compliment from Conor McGregor, for goodness sake. How did it feel to like look up on social media and even Conor even showed you some love? What did you think about what he had to say about that?
Man, I appreciate it for sure. And I'm excited that I'm getting a lot of attention. I feel like Artem was getting a lot of attention just from the fact that he's Conor McGregor's boy and he's got a pretty decent following himself. And I feel like that was undeserved attention. I got the win, and I feel like I sort of kind of stole the spotlight. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, you did. Okay, now you have so many options when you do come back. I know people have probably been asking you this like crazy because, of course, Johnny Bedford, he's been, from what I hear, he wants to fight you. Paul Malignaggi wants to fight you. Like, who do you think your next potential opponent will be? I mean, you have a few people who are calling. Everybody's calling you out right now. The spotlight is on you. So, what do you think that your next fight will actually be?
If I had my choice of it, I would like to fight Paulie Malignaggi in a boxing match. For one, it's going to be better money, and for two, I think it's going to be a better test. I would like to fight Paulie, just to try and step into his world and test myself against somebody with good skills. I went back and I watched some of his boxing matches. He's a good boxer, man, and I feel like my boxing's getting better and better, and I want to go out there and test myself and see if I can beat him.
That makes sense. Now I seen that they said that he wanted some set rules. Do you know what type of rules he wanted if he fought you? Because he was saying something about he wanted like specific rules. Was it with gloves? I mean, do you have any idea what he was talking about?
Yeah, I mean, he's mainly just wanting to fight with gloves on, have some way to protect his hands. But it might not even be bare knuckle. If somebody else wants to put that boxing match on, I'm down for that. I'm not in an exclusive contract with bare knuckle. Both fights I fought with Artem, I signed a 1-fight deal, so that way, once we renegotiate the next fight with bare knuckle, they're having to pay me more money. And at the same time, if somebody else calls and they're offering more money than bare knuckle, then I'm a free agent. I'm free to go. I'm not signed with the promotion on a 3-fight deal and having to, get my contract out of the way before I can go to the next thing. So, I think that's a smart move, and I'll fight whoever, wherever, just whoever's offering the most and whatever makes the most sense,
That makes sense. So you said that you only have like 1 fight left on your contract. From what I understand, when you fight in the UFC, it's very exclusive. You can't fight anywhere else. So with bare knuckles, you're actually allowed to fight for other promotions. Like say you want to take an MMA fight, you can technically take one and not have any type of issues.
Yeah, but see, with bare knuckle, they like if you was to sign a 3-fight contract, it's a non-exclusive contract, and they allow you to fight for whoever. But for me, I signed a 1-fight contract once and one only for the first fight with Artem, and did the same thing the second time. I told him I didn't want to sign a 3-fight contract. I wanted a 1-fight contract because I want to be able to do what I want. And if I sign a 3-fight deal with them, then they say, oh, well, we're gonna pay you $50,000 this time. The next time we'll pay you $75,000, or we'll pay you $60,000, or we'll pay you this much, and then the next time we'll pay you this much, and you have to stick by that. With me signing these 1-fight contracts, You know, if I don't like the price, I tell him to kiss my ass. I'm not fighting that guy for that much money. You know.
That makes sense. So with your rise in popularity, do you think from now on that you're always gonna like be main event? Would you be all right in the co-main event, or like what's your whole thoughts? Period. Like about just about stuff like that. Do you? Because you're getting more popular, so of course with that comes more money. So
Yeah, you know, I don't care if I'm main event, co-main event. I don't care if I'm the first fight on the card. You know, as long as they're paying me decent money, paying me the way that they should, I really don't care. It's not really about the spotlight or the main fight on the card. None of that really matters to me. I want to fight. You know, and if I'm fighting bigger and better names and fighting tougher opponents, then I want to get paid more money.
that makes sense. Do you want a belt, or does a belt not matter?
Belts never mattered, but of course, I would like one, but I don't feel that I've earned one yet. You know, I fought Artem Lobov twice. The first time, I feel like I won, but they gave him a decision. The other night, I didn't give him a chance to make it to a decision, but I don't feel like that merits a belt. You know, I don't feel like I've earned a belt. So I believe that if I'm going to get a belt in bare knuckle, I need to fight at least a few more fights before that comes along. But if they put up a title in a fight that I'm in, then I'm fine with that. I'm going to fight my butt off and try to win that title, and I'm going to the way that I see fit to prove that I earned that is to avenge it. That's all you can do. I feel like, in my eyes, I haven't earned the title. But if you give me the opportunity to win one, I'm going to win it. Do my best to win it, and then I'll prove the legitimacy by going out there and winning while I've got the belt.
That makes sense. Okay, I just got one final question. I know you're busy. I'm not trying to like take your whole day from you, but can you just walk me through that last fight from your eyes? I mean, it's always interesting to hear from a fighter's point of view. Can you give me like the breakdown, the Jason Knight breakdown of how the fights went, that last fight, just period? Like,
man, I told somebody about this earlier. It's just like you train this whole time, you're prepared, you bust your butt in the gym, you get ready, and next thing you know, weigh-ins come, and then fight night comes, and you're in the back the whole time. You're just like, oh my God, this is real, it's here. Man, I got to fight tonight, oh my God. And that's usually how I always am. It's always worried about whether or not you're going to win, whether or not you're going to beat the guy, whether or not you're going to do what you're supposed to do. But, this time, every time those thoughts came through my head, I would just start praying, man. Dear Lord, I beg you, please, just take this away from me. Give me the confidence to know that I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna fight the way that I'm supposed to fight, and let me go out here and do what I'm supposed to do. Win, lose, or draw, just let me fight the way that I'm supposed to fight. In Jesus' name, I pray, Amen. And it seemed like every time I said that little prayer, I got an extra little boost of confidence. I know I'm going to be all right. We're good. I am going to fight the way that I'm supposed to. I am going to get my hand raised. And it went from a question to I know what's supposed to happen. And then by the time I get out there, we step in that ring. I'm standing across from him. Instead of being nervous and oh man, they're I was telling somebody this earlier too. You get in there, and usually you're standing across from the guy. You're like, oh, my God. Oh, this is real. We're going to fight. Oh, here we go. We're going to do it again, And then the referee, he comes out, and he points at the opponent, like, you ready? They shake their head. He points at you, and he's like, are you ready? And you're thinking in your head, hell no. I ain't ready to do this. But you got to shake your head. You got to tell them, yeah, let's go. But, this time, man, I was in there and I was confident. I knew that I was supposed to go in here. It didn't matter if I got hit hard. I was going to keep my feet under me. I was never going down. I was going to move in and out. I was going to do my game plan no matter what. And that's exactly what happened. As soon as he said, "Are you ready?" I said, "Yes." He called us to the middle, and I went out there and instantly started implementing my game plan. Started doing what I was supposed to do.
Now, was it relief when you because last time it went to the cars. This time you actually got the finish. Was it a relief that you actually got that finish? You like the judges can't take this away from me. Did you actually feel really good about that, or like how did you feel when you got that actual win? Like when you knew it was over?
I was excited, man. I was happy that I got my hand raised. I was happy that it was over. But I was fairly confident that I've got this decision no matter what. They can't take this from me. I don't have a mark on me. He's over there. Looks like his eye's about to fall out. And, I didn't think there was any way they could take it from me. So I wasn't really stressing about, finishing him. I just wanted to go out there and fight smart. And I did exactly that. And the whole fight, we were going through the fight. And the more that I hit him, the more that I made him miss. It was just a confidence booster after confidence booster, and I knew that I had it won, man. I would go in between my corner each round. I was like, I'm not cut, am I? Like, no. I was like, I told y'all I was gonna fight right. And Stitch come in my corner a couple times, like, man, I can't make no money like this. Like, I told you, Stitch. Like, I told you, man. I told you I was gonna fight different this time. And that's exactly what I did, man. I was proud the whole time. I was proud of myself, proud of my performance. And it sucks I hurt my hand in the second round. I feel like I could have done a little bit better, but it is what it is.
That makes sense. Okay, I know you said that you have a promotion this weekend. Say I want to watch it, is it on pay-per-view or is it just something like local where we kind of can't watch it on the internet, or is it something that you have to physically be there at?
It's local. We're going to try to have it on Facebook Live, and if we don't get it on Facebook Live through the Empire FC fighting page, our Empire FC, it's Empire Fighting Championships. But if we're not able to get it on that page, then what we're going to do is just have it recorded, and then after the event, then we're going to post it up.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you for coming on. I know you got to get on with your day. I hit up your guys so I can get this piece to you, so I'll mail it out to you immediately. I really appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate the interview.
All right, man. I appreciate that piece for sure. As soon as it comes in, it's going up in the gym, and I'll be glad to get back on the show anytime, man. I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day, Jason.
All right, man. You have a good one.
All right. Okay, that was Bareknuckle FC fighter Jason Knight. Just over his big win on pay-per-view over Artem Lobov. I'm looking to have Artem on here. Too as well. Get his side of the story. But just in case you have not subscribed to the Chapman Show, hit that subscribe button. We are on YouTube as well as Facebook, and you can hit me up on Instagram as well. Like all three platforms. We will actually be having art giveaways very, very soon. So subscribe. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors after I'm done talking right now. Thank you very much, and until next time.